Yeah, you should give it a go. I think you should give it a go. You never know until you try, right? Have you ever considered giving it a chance before? You should give it a go. You should try. Give it a go. This is as good as that one. This is as good as that one. Honestly, this is as good as that one we had last time. Do you remember how amazing that was? How does this one compare for you? How does this one compare for you? Your hard work is paying off. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Continue. Keep on the same pace. Keep it up. All right? Continue. Keep up with the good work. I've noticed that your hard work is paying off. Keep it up. What's been the most rewarding part for you so far? What's been the most rewarding part? Rewarding part. What's been more rewarding for you so far? When you say that something pays off, you say that you collect the results, the good results, all right? Because of your hard work, because of your effort, because you have putting in lots of effort. Yeah, it's paying off. Definitely, it's gonna pay off because you have what it takes. I truly believe that you have what it takes to succeed in this, to succeed, to make it in your career. Make it. If you can make it there, you'll make it anywhere. Those lines are part of that song New York by Frank Sinatra. What do you think is your strongest quality? Tell me about your strengths, okay? The strongest quality that will help you achieve this. Make sure you don't forget the keys. Make sure you don't forget the keys. That's just a reminder to make sure you don't forget the keys. What do you usually do to make sure you remember important items? Do you have any, technique? Do you have any hack to help you remember things? Hack. If you have a hack, you have a tip, a skill. Not exactly a skill, but it's another way to say technique. A hack, strategy. All right? I shouldn't have forgotten the keys. Wow. I shouldn't have forgotten the keys, man. I shouldn't have forgotten the keys. It's such a hassle to go back for them. Hassle. It's trouble, problems, something difficult. It bothers you, annoys you. It's a hassle. Do you have any tricks for remember things like that? Or you can say, do you have any hack for remember things? How do I go about it? How do I go about it? How do I go about remember things like that? How do I go? What can I do? Right? It's time to wrap the meeting up, or it's time to wrap up the meeting. Do you have any last points you'd like to address, to handle, to deal with before we finish? What time are you going to wrap that up? I'm just trying to plan my schedule around it. I'm just trying to plan my schedule around it. I'm going to schedule my plan. I'm sorry. I'm going to schedule. All right. I'm sorry. I'm going to plan my schedule around it. So I'm going to schedule things around, okay, this appointment. Any idea when you'll be finished? She's feeling weird now. Have you noticed any changes in her mood or behavior lately? What do you think might be causing it? I don't know. She might just going through a hard and difficult patch in her life. She's feeling worn out, maybe. Yeah, she's feeling worn out after everything. How has she been managing her workload? Is she under pressure? Maybe she just need a break or some help. All right. Let's make sure we keep checking in on her so that that will not lead to some kind of a burnout. That wouldn't be a very good thing, right? It took me a while to work up the courage to speak in front of the team. Have you ever had to do something that made you nervous at first? A nerve wracking experience. A nerve wracking experience. How are you going to work up that courage? Man, I don't know. Do you have any strategies that help you overcome nervousness? I won't be long, don't worry. Are you okay with waiting a bit? Is there anything I can do to speed things up for you? I won't be long. No vou demorar, don't worry. Without further ado, let's start off by talking about the budget. Does everyone have the latest figures? Are there any specific areas we need to focus on first? It took me a while to wise up to the fact she was deceiving me. Yeah, it definitely took me a while to wise up to the fact she was deceiving me. Did you notice any signs earlier? No, I didn't. How did you eventually figure that out? Yeah, now I'm thinking here. How I eventually figured that out. Yeah, okay, it's kind of tricky, huh, to answer that question. It will pay off in the long run. So, hang in there. Hang in there, my friend. Hang in there. Be strong. Face the things. Oh, chin up and face the obstacles and the challenges. Hang in there. Be strong. Stay strong. Hang in there. What benefits do you hope to see from this effort down the line, along the way, in the future? Whose turn is it to drive? I forgot the schedule. Are we rotating every hour or every destination? I'm gonna whip up something for dinner. Whip up, prepare. Do you have any preferences or dietary restrictions? Dietary restrictions. Okay, so do you have any preferences or dietary restrictions I should know about before I start cooking? All right. I'm not an expert, so just take it with a grain of salt. I'm not an expert, so just take it with a grain of salt. Is there a specific area you are looking for advice on? Is there a specific area you are looking for an advice on? Or should we consult a professional? Take it with a grain of salt. When you say that, no, take something with a grain of salt, I'm telling you that do not believe straight away. Okay, so you should have your considerations first. Consider thing, look for more information. All right. You might not want, for example, believe 100% of what I'm saying. I'm not telling you that I'm lying to you. I'm just saying that I'm not an expert. Probably I'm wrong. Okay. Or might not have, for example, the right information or the accurate information. So just take it with a grain of salt. Okay. So it might be, I might be right, or either I might be right or wrong. So just take it with a grain of salt. It seems unlikely. It seems unlikely that will happen. What do you think are the chances of it occurring? Are there any factors that we could change this? That could change this? Are there any factors that could change this? She's likely to forget, so remind her. Remind her about the meeting. How would you prefer to remind her? By text or call? You should have admitted your weakness earlier. Do you think being honest about your challenges could have changed the outcome? Do you think being honest about your challenges could have changed the outcome, the result? When I wised up to the fact, it was too late. When I wised up to the fact, it was too late to fix things. Did you have any early warnings that you ignored, or was it unexpected? Did anybody give you a heads up? Heads up or not? I managed to get it done in the nick of time. Yeah. How did you handle the pressure? What strategies did you use to meet the deadline? I managed to get it done in the nick of time, in the very last minute, when something was about, for example, to come to an end, to finish. I managed to get it done. When time was almost running out, I did it. I managed to get it done in the nick of time before it was too late. You will learn the ropes before you know it. You will learn the ropes before you know it. What aspect of the job are you most excited to master? Is there any area you find particularly challenging? When you're learning the ropes, you are learning how things work around. Usually, when you talk about the job, okay, your first days, for example, at a new job, you're still learning the ropes. Okay, then you can say, "Oh, I'm still learning the ropes, and I'm not very sure about how things work around." So maybe someone might cut you some slack. They will not demand a lot from you. They will cut you some slack. They will not pressure or push you too hard because you're still learning the ropes. Yeah, that's it. That was a good class, good lesson. Huh? So listen again, repeat, study, practice, speak out loud. All right. So play and listen, play it on and listen. Okay. Try to master everything. All right. So leave your comments. If you have any further questions, please leave down there in the comments. All right. I really appreciate that. Okay. I'll be glad to reply to them ASAP. Okay. So I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Take care. Take it easy.